Good afternoon and welcome to the John M. Huntsman Center. We're now turning our attention to the 5A girls basketball tournament quarterfinals here on KSLSports.com. Trevor Allen here with you as we have the number 22 seed Spanish Fork Dons against the number 2 seed Bountiful Redhawks. And we'll go ahead and go through the starting lineups as they come across. Excuse me, Bountiful's a 3 seed. So starting for the Dons, number 1, Audrey Anderson. Number 5, Olivia Roberts. Number 32, Eden Erickson. Number 33, Camry Robinson. And number 44, Camberlyn Starley, excuse me. And for Bountiful, as you see them being introduced. Number 11, Malika Satuwala. Number 10, Taylor Harvey. Number 24, Abby Orm. And number 4, Adelaide Stevenson. Coming into the tournament, Bountiful knocked off Olympus in the second round. They got a first round bye. For Spanish Fork to get here, they had to beat number 11 seed Woods Cross 48-46, and then an upset over number 6 Clearfield 66-58 on the road last week to get here. Now, this isn't new for the Dons. 2023, they were the 21 seed and made it to the semifinals as we are underway. And a 3 up for Abby Orm. She gets the night rolling with a triple. And the Dons are in the road black, Bountiful in the home white. Here's Erickson. Goes into Starley. An up and under move. It's blocked. And we go the other way. Here's Stevenson. Kick out to Satuwala. And then a handoff back to Satuwala. Tries to go to Harvey. It's deflected out of bounds. Great defense there by Starley. 48 seconds into this one. We'll have 3 more games tonight here on KSLSports.com here at the Huntsman Center. And the ball is off of Stevenson, and it will go to the to the Dons, excuse me. Put on a little bit of a press, and it's taken away. Stevenson down to Harvey, puts it up and in. Taylor Harvey, a 2-sport star. I believe she's committed to Texas for volleyball. Either way, she's a Division I athlete. Now here's Olivia Roberts, pressured by Satuwala. Tries to go to Audrey Anderson, and it's turned over, and subs come in right away. And that's Adri Jacobson and Alexis Branch for the Dons. Now here's Satuwala to Harvey. Skips it across to Orm. Back to Harvey, now into the post. From Johnson, now to Harvey at the elbow. Puts it up, in and out. No good, and rebound by Jacobson. And almost taken away again. And here's Branch. She'll fire from 3. Hits the back end of the backboard. And Harvey throws it ahead to Orm, and she is fouled. Adri Jacobson will pick up her first personal. Second team foul. Or excuse me, first team foul on the Lady Dons. The first free throw is good by Orm. Orm is a senior as she gets the second one to go. Averaging 4 points per game coming into this one. Here's Eden Erickson to Starley. She'll pump fake, kick out. Three-pointer up and no good. And offensive rebound. And now a turnover. As the Redhawks are looking for back-to-back state championships, winning it all last season. Here's Orm. She gets it back, goes into the paint, stops, pops. Mid-range jumper, good. She's getting it going. 7 of the 9 points for the Redhawks. Here's Alexis Branch. To Jacobson. To Roberts, to Starley. Now to Branch again. She goes up and she's blocked and she's fouled. And that'll be on Malika Satuala, her first personal and the first team foul on the Lady Redhawks.
Shooting 2 shots will be Alexis Branch.
And Branch will toe the line. Goes in and out. No good.
Substitution for the Redhawks, number 32, Anna Larson. Replacing Satuala.
Anna Larson will check in. And the second free throw is no good by Branch, and it goes off of Eden Erickson's leg, and it'll be Bountiful basketball. Stevenson will trot up the floor. We go to Orm, now into the post, to Johnson. As she goes down to Harvey, but there's an offensive foul. And we'll see who it's on.
Offensive foul on number 4,
On Adelaide Stevenson.
her first. Second team foul.
And the second team foul for the Redhawks. As they put on a press. Goes down to Starley in the post, guarded by Harvey. She'll pivot. And kick out. With Branch. She's able to retrieve it with 14 on the shot clock. To Jacobson. Shot clock down to 8. They skip it across and it bounces off the head of Abby Orm. And 3.4 seconds on the shot clock. And a 3 up and no good. Starley doesn't have enough time to put it back up as the ball did not hit the rim on that 3-point attempt, so it's a shot clock violation. 9-0 our score, 4:26 to go here in the opening quarter of the first of 4 5A quarterfinal games in the girls basketball tournament. And the ball is taken away by Erickson. Only one girl to beat, and she lays it up and in. Eden Erickson. She leads the team in scoring with 9.6 per game. And she gets her first bucket of the night. Here's Harvey. Going to Johnson. May Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Spanish Fork basketball. 9-2 now is our score. Here's Harvey, takes it away. She'll fire ahead to Johnson. Couldn't quite grab a hold of it. And it'll be Spanish Fork basketball with some substitutions coming in. Number 23, Malia Nelson. And number 25, Charlotte Johnson will come in for the Lady Redhawks. And here's Olivia Roberts to Alexis Branch. Was able to call the game against Clearfield in their upset win as Branch goes into the lane and puts it up. Airballs it, but she gets her own miss and puts it up and just rolls out. And the Redhawks come the other way. And the one thing that really stood out about the Dons is that they had size in the post, and Clearfield just couldn't match that. That's not the case tonight. Taylor Harvey will get a breather as Satuala will come in. The two leading scorers exchanging minutes, with Harvey at 15.9 per game and Satuala at 14.6 as Satuala will get a trip at the foul line. Our coverage here on KSLSports.com this week brought to you by Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with 3.5 annual percentage yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. But great rewards are just the beginning. Convenient online and mobile banking with no hidden or complex qualification requirements, no minimum opening balance, and no account fees. It's a big deal. Member FDIC. Erickson picks up the foul for the Dons, and Satuala goes 2 for 2 at the line. And now it's 11-2 with 2:26 to go here in the opening quarter. Here's Roberts as Satuala guards her full court. Now here's Roberts. Skips it across to Jacobson in the corner for three. No good. Starley on the offensive rebound, kicks it back out. She'll get it back into the post. And she'll go up. Great defense there with the double team. And here's Larson. No good on that layup. And here comes Eden Erickson and the Lady Dons. She'll dump down to Starley. She'll stop and wait. And she'll get the bucket to go. Camry Robinson with that assist. And now it's 11-4. Now here's Satuala. She'll go in and she's fouled. As Erickson had her hands up, that was the good part, but the thing is that she jumped and followed with her. As you look right here on our Tab Bank replay, goes in, she just couldn't back up. She went straight up. Satuala will look to go 4 for 4 at the line tonight so far. Second one rolls out. Here's Branch as we approach 1 minute to go here in the opening quarter. Here's Robinson to Jacobson. She'll pump fake, floater in the lane, no good. Starley tries to get the offensive rebound, and it's collected by Bountiful. As Hoff had that rebound, and now the other way. Jacobson on the floor, looking for somebody, and thought that she had Olivia Roberts, but she went the other way as soon as she saw her and goes out of bounds.
Substitution, number 10, Taylor Harvey.
Taylor Harvey's back in, as Isabel Hoff will come off. Shot clock turned off. As Satsuwala is guarded by Jacobson. Now goes to Harvey, back to Satsuwala. Back to Harvey, she'll fire from three. In and out, no good. Offensive rebound, up, blocked. And at the horn, no good by Malia Nelson. And at the end of one, Bountiful with a 12-4 lead. You're watching the 5A Girls Basketball Tournament on KSLSports.com.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
How's your card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Second quarter about to get underway here between the Bountiful Redhawks and the Spanish Fork Dons in the 5A quarterfinals. And Bountiful with a 12-4 lead. Trevor Allen here with you. And here is Robinson, almost taken away, and she collects it, and now that one's deflected, taken away, saved. Taylor Harvey has it, and they're out and running. Here's Satuala, 2-on-2. Will go in, put it up off the glass, too strong. And here is Audrey Anderson. The winner of tonight's game will go on to play the winner of Wasatch Timpview, which is our game coming up next. Dane Stewart will have that one for you. As the offensive rebound is put up and in by Bella Cox. And 12-6 is the score until Charlotte Johnson gets that layup to go. Now here's Branch, looking for Cox. Now kicks it over to, tries to go into the corner, and it gets deflected out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Lady Dons on the baseline. As Starley will check back in for Robinson. Now here's Branch. And it's stolen, taken away for a run out by Malia Nelson. She'll lay it up and in. Great awareness there. And Coach Brinley Nielsen wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Just looking at our matchups. So earlier today, in case you're just joining us, in the boys, Highland knocked off Bountiful. And Brighton, that was our upset of the day. Number 9 seed Brighton taking care of the Orem Tigers, the number 1 seed. And Orem was the title favorites coming in. Lost to the Tigers, or the Bengals. There's the Bengals and the Tigers. And then Timpview knocked off Alta, and Olympus beat Springville. So that'll set up our semifinals in the boys for tomorrow, as it's out of bounds off the Dons, and it'll stay with it will stay with Bountiful. And then in the girls tonight, coming up next, as I mentioned, Wasatch and Timpview, as it's deflected out of bounds and it stays with Bountiful. And then coming up at 7:30 will be the number 1 seed West Panthers against the number 8 seed Brighton Bengals. Here's Harvey. And an offensive foul on Harvey. I don't know. Either way, it's an offensive foul, 16-6. As there's another foul on the Dons. And then coming up tonight in our nightcap at 9:10, number 4 Salem Hills will take on number 5 Cedar Valley. And the winners will all play tomorrow along with 6A in the semifinals. And Spanish Fork turns it over. Adelaide Stevenson will check in for Malika Satuala. Malika still has another year, as she's a junior. Great luxury for Coach Burton. As the three-pointer is no good by Malia Nelson. Now here's Audrey Anderson to Starley. Going to the post, up and under, and she travels. Took one too many steps. Abby Orm will come in she'll come out, excuse me. Wait, no, she's in the game. She comes in for Charlotte Johnson. Stevenson tried to get it to Nelson and went behind her, and now Nelson's trying to get it back, and the ball goes out of bounds. (16-6) is our score, with 5:16 to go here in the first half. Just hit the halfway point of our 8 games today here on KSLSports.com, and you can also watch the 3A tournament going on right now. Great time for high school hoops, and one place where you can watch every basketball game is KSLSports.com. As Roberts fires for 3, and it's blocked. That was impressive. And here's Johnson. She'll put it up and in. Mae Johnson, her first bucket. 18-6. And it's poked from behind by Harvey. And here come the Redhawks. 3-on-2. Tried to go out to Nelson, and she travels. Addison Glilliam will come in for the Lady Dons. And Adria Jacobson will get a breather. Here's Roberts. And Olivia's fouled on the drive. Malia Nelson picks up her first. And Spanish Fork in a box set. And here's Anderson for 3, no good. Here's Harvey. And she'll fire, mid-range, no good. And the offensive rebound by Johnson. And she's fouled. Starley will pick up her first, and the first team foul on the Dons with 4:03 to go here in the second quarter.
Replacing Nelson.
Johnson tried to go to Harvey in the corner and it's too short and taken away. To Anderson. Audrey will hold, trying to look for Roberts, and it goes off the foot of a Red Hawk. And now it's fought for on the ground as Adelaide Stevenson was on the floor. And the jump ball alternating possession will go to the Red Hawks.
Entering the Spanish Fork lineup, number 2, Adrian Jacobson. Replacing Andre Anderson.
If you haven't watched a lot of Spanish Fork basketball, the thing you'll notice is Coach Nielsen does a lot of substitutions. Almost every dead ball, there's a substitution coming in for the Dons. Goes about 9 or she goes about 9 deep. And the official is at the scores table, not sure what's going on.
Clock is reset to 3 minutes, 38 seconds.
And they just need to reset the clock to 3:38. And we play on. And for three, air ball by Abby Orm.
Timeout is called by Bountiful.
And a timeout taken. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back after this here on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. 18-6 is our score with 3:22 to go here in the second quarter. Trevor Allen here with you. The first of 4 5A quarterfinals for girls basketball to take place tonight. Stick around and join Dane Stewart along with coaches from around the state. I will join him on the call for the last 3 games. We're giving Dane a break right now. He's called games yesterday and today, so give him a breather. Here's Jacobson. Put it off the glass and good. Adri Jacobson. And now it's back to a 10-point lead for Bountiful. If you're Spanish Fork, if you can get this to within 6 by halftime, you're in good shape. Here is Orm to Harvey. To Johnson. Back to Harvey. She'll put it up. But they say it's a foul on the ground. So it'll be baseline. And William will pick up her first personal. Second team foul here for the Lady Dons. And another foul as Taylor Harvey is pleading that she's being held in the post. And William picks up her second foul in back-to-back possessions. Here's Orm. Kick out. Fire at the free throw line by Stevenson, no good. And here's Olivia Roberts. She was firing from downtown against Clearfield, her and Branch. As Harvey has it, and Starley tries to block Harvey, but picks up the foul.
Number 44, Camberlyn Starley, her second. Fourth team foul. Shooting 2 shots will be Taylor Harvey.
Taylor Harvey, I believe it is her first trip to the free throw line tonight. It's the first one to go.
Spanish Fork substitution number 20, Bella Cox.
Bella Cox back in.
Number 23, Malia Nelson.
Malia Nelson coming in for Bountiful. Second free throw is good. 20-8 with 2 minutes to go exactly here in the first half. Here's Bella Cox. She'll fire immediately. No good. Johnson on the rebound. And Nelson will bring it up the floor. Good screen by Johnson. There's Stevenson to Harvey. Harvey, step back, no. And Roberts takes it away from Johnson. And Nelson picks her up full court. To William. Back to Roberts for three, just short of the front of the iron. And here is Stevenson, almost taken away. Good defense there by Branch. And we have a jump ball. And it stays with Bountiful with 1:03 to go. And I think the officials are talking about whether to reset the shot clock. I don't know. They're saying that it's Spanish Fork basketball. I think because of the possession arrow, one official's like, hey, I think it's Spanish Fork basketball. And they go to the table and confirm it. Here's Roberts as Harvey tries the blitz. And it's blocked by Johnson. Here's Harvey. And I thought she fumbled it. But she did get bumped. So they call a travel. And 48.2 seconds on the clock. So 13.2 differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Branch. And goes out of bounds, and nearly a 10-second call anyway. But she steps out of bounds. The one thing you don't want to do when you're being pressed is go to the corners. That's where they want to get you. And now a 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Here's Satuala. Malika. To Nelson, to Harvey. Skips it across to Satuala. She'll drive into the paint. Put it up off the glass, no good. Grabs her own rebound, puts that up, and she's fouled. As you look at our tap ink replay, puts it off the glass. Malika, the line, she's 3 of 4 before that free throw. The second one is up and no good. Now at the horn, it's Jacobson, no good, and that will do it for the first half. At the break, Bountiful, the 3 seed, with a 21-8 lead over the 22 seed, Spanish Fork Dons. We'll take a timeout, enjoy the halftime entertainment. We'll be back for the third quarter after this here on KSLSports.com.
With a TabSpend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back to the John M. Huntsman Center. Second half action about to get underway between the Bountiful Redhawks and the Spanish Fork Dons, with Bountiful with a 21-8 lead here in the 5A quarterfinals. Trevor Allen here with you, and Bountiful will have the ball going left to right. Here's Johnson, and she travels. Thought it would be called. Maybe just a little late, but that's okay. Here's Olivia Roberts. As Taylor Harvey steals, lays it up with the left hander, rolls in. Taylor Harvey, her second field goal. She has 6 points. As Anderson, with a nice heads-up play, gets trapped in the backcourt and bounces it off of a Bountiful defender. And the sub's already coming in. 28 seconds in. Told you, if you haven't watched Spanish Fork girls basketball this season, they like to substitute a lot. Here's Roberts to Starley. And it is hit out of bounds. Unofficially, I have Taylor Harvey for 6 points, as Roberts has it. Satuala with 4 points, all at the foul line. As Starley, up and under, no good. Blocked, and here's Taylor Harvey. She'll go in, put it up, off the window, and good. Taylor Harvey with 2 buckets here in the half. I also have Mae Johnson for 2, Malia Nelson for 2, as Satuala lays it up off the steal. And a timeout taken, a 30-second timeout. As our coverage this week here on KSLSports.com, presented by Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with 3.5% annual percentage yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. But great rewards are just the beginning. Convenient online and mobile banking with no hidden or complex qualification requirements, no minimum opening balance, and no account fees. It's a big deal. Member FDIC. Also, a big thank you to Mountain Land Truck Outfitters, Burt Brothers, NutriCost, UCCU, who make all this possible here on KSLSports.com and KSL Sports Rewind. And Jacobson gets trapped in the corner, one place you don't want to go in a press, and her pass gets hit off of her head, and it goes to Bountiful. Here's Mae Johnson to Malika Satuala. And it stays with Bountiful. So now Taylor Harvey has 8 points. Satuala with 6. 2 for Mae Johnson, 2 for Malia Nelson as Harvey is fouled. Abby Orm, she got things rolling. She scored 7 of the first 9 points for the Redhawks. And then Charlotte Johnson has a bucket. Harvey, 2 for 2 on the night, and make that 3 for 3 now.
Spanish Fork substitution number 20, Bella Cox.
Bella Cox will come in for Starley. Free throw is good. And the press working, take it away. As Johnson gives it to Satawala, she misses, and Mae Johnson will clean it up and put it up and in. 31-8 is our score. A 10-0 run for Bountiful. Bella Cox to Eden Erickson, step in and Euro step. Couldn't get that one to go, but she is fouled, and they say it's on the floor, so baseline out of bounds. As Jacobson is fouled on the post entry pass. Abby Orn picks up her first. Branch, she'll put it up off the glass. Coach Nilsson wants a foul, but play on. Here's Satawala. Now into Harvey. She'll turn and face. Erickson guarding her. She'll step back, fire. No good. And the putback by Satawala, no good. Grabs her own rebound, puts that one up, no good. Johnson on the offensive board. Now here's Harvey in the corner. Back to Mae Johnson. Now here's Satawala. Malika will go into the paint. Put it up with the right hand, circles around the rim, no good, and she grabs her own offensive rebound. I think that's 4 or 5 already just on this possession. Here's Mae Johnson to Taylor Harvey. Put it up, no good, and Bella Cox with the rebound. That's quite the sequence there. And the ball goes out of bounds. Spanish Fork turns it over. Malia Nelson will come in for Malika Satawala. Orm, Johnson, Nelson for 3. Short. Harvey on the offensive board, and now it's taken away. Branch can't dribble now, and now she gives it to Eden Erickson. Alexis Branch, she carries it as she tries to get past a Bountiful defender. That was off ball. Good call, though. 4:43 to go. And as Bountiful is currently on a 10-0 run. Well, here's Harvey. She'll turn and face. She's doubled in the corner. Goes to Mae Johnson. Now to Stevenson. Blocked, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line.
Foul on number 20, Bella Cox. Her first, second team foul.
Shout out to our crew today. Austin Bigelow, camera. He's been doing it all day yesterday and today. Vince Francis, Dane Stewart, and the coaches that have joined throughout the last 2 days, as the first free throw is no good by Adelaide Stevenson. But she'll have another, and that one's too strong. Mae Johnson on the offensive rebound. She'll put it up. That one doesn't go. And backside foul, reach in on Taylor Harvey. That's her second personal. Roberts to Branch. Now into the post is Bella Cox. Powerful move. She gets that one to go. Goes right into Mae Johnson. And she has 4 points. Alexis Branch picks up her first. Now for Spanish Fork, unofficially, Adri Jacobson has a bucket. Bella Cox has 4 points. Eden Erickson with 2, and Camberlyn Starley with 2. Here's a 3 by Nelson. No good. And only 1 3-pointer has been hit total in this game. Here's Bella Cox. She goes up. She's trapped. Great job walling up there by both Harvey and Mae Johnson. And then Bella Cox loses the ball, and she picks up a foul with 3:38 to go here in the third. Here's Nelson. Loses control, goes to Harvey, to Stevenson, to Johnson, and around the horn they go. Now here's Nelson. Drives in, puts it up with the left hand. Count to the bucket and the foul. That's a tab bank and 1. Nelson at the line for a chance at an old-fashioned 3-point play, and she converts. Now it's 34-10. As there's a steal on the inbound, and it'll be on Alexis Branch. So it'll be Bountiful basketball.
Spanish fourth foul, number 3, Alexis Branch. Her second. Shooting 2 shots, Adelaide Stevenson.
She can't get the first one to go, as Spanish Fork is in the bonus. Second one is good. And Stevenson with her first point of the night. Jacobson tries to go to Branch. She's able to retrieve it in the corner. And now that one's deflected and stolen away. Here's Harvey. She'll fake the pass, put it up, and 1. And that's another tab bank and 1 for Bountiful. As you look here on the tap bank replay, puts it up, bucket, good. That's 12 points for Harvey. And can't get the 13th point as it rolls in and out. Here's Bella Cox to Jacobson. Now Starley in the post. She had a mismatch until Harvey came over to help. Here's Anderson, was spotting up for a 3, and now she'll drive in, put it up, hits the bottom of the backboard, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Bountiful basketball. .227 to go here in the third. Here's Harvey. And Johnson. Back to Harvey. She'll toe the line for 3. No good, and it's tapped out of bounds by Nelson. And possession will go to Spanish Fork. Substitutions coming both ways. Johnson coming in for Johnson for Bountiful. Mae Johnson will have a seat. Charlotte Johnson will come in. And Eden Erickson will come back into the ball game as Anderson can't connect on a pass to Branch. And that full court press is continuing to work for Bountiful. Here's Johnson. Nelson. Back to Johnson. Charlotte, she'll give it to Abby Orm. To Taylor Harvey. As they run a motion. Charlotte Johnson now with 15 on the shot clock. To Nelson. She'll put it up and she's fouled.
Spanish Fort foul at number 2, Adrian Jacobson. Her second. Shooting 2 shots will be Malia Nelson.
Malia Nelson. She gets that one to go.
Substitution number 14, Isabel up. Replacing Avior.
Second free throw, good. And a reverse layup, up, no good, just short by Jacobson, but Eden Erickson on the offensive rebound. Back to Jacobson in the corner to Branch for 3. No good. She's on the floor. And Nelson, looks like Nelson's gonna pick up a foul. Trying to get the ball back.
Number 23, Malia Nelson, her second. The 4th team foul.
And, oh, looks like the trainer needs to come out. For Spanish Fork. And they were telling the team to go to their bench, and now they're cleaning up blood off the floor. The things that you witness while you're calling a game. It's pretty funny. Here's Branch with 1:15 to go here in the third quarter. A 29-point lead. Spanish Fork has only scored 2 points in this quarter, 18 for Bountiful. Erickson, she'll go up. She's blocked. To Harvey. To Charlotte Johnson. Puts it up. Gets the bucket to go. And one. That's the third and one of the quarter. And that's another Tab Bank and one.
Foul at number 1, Audrey Anderson, her first personal. Shooting 1 will be Charlotte Johnson.
Charlotte Johnson, the chance to convert the three-point play. And she gets that one.
Substitution number 20.
Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with a 3.5% annual percentage yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. It's a big deal. Member FDIC. Here's Anderson. She'll go up, but she's blocked. Looked like a block, but that's why I'm clear up here and they're down on the floor.
Her third. The 15th foul at the free throw line. Audrey Anderson.
Audrey Anderson will go to the free throw line. Both teams in the bonus. Second one rolls out. Anna Larson is in the ball game. She has the ball. To Charlotte Johnson. To Nelson for 3. Got it. Malia Nelson from downtown. Only the second triple of the game. And the first one came in the first quarter by Abby Orm. As good defense there by Nelson. Deflects out of bounds. 7.4 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Now with 3 on the clock, Branch. She's blocked, and that will do it for the third quarter. At the end of 3, Bountiful with a 45-10 lead. Back with the fourth quarter after this here on KSLSports.com.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action here at the John M. Huntsman Center. As Spanish Fort trails by 35, as Bountiful will retain possession. And we are in the mercy rule, where it's a 35-point lead in the fourth quarter, which means the clock will run on all whistles except for timeouts. It'll stop on timeouts. Here's Nelson into the paint, no good. Offensive rebound, put up, no good, but a foul. As Brenna Castleton will go to the free throw line. Audrey Anderson picks up a foul. Castleton with her first free throw, no good. And the offensive rebound. Grabbed by Charlotte Johnson as she is fouled, and she'll go to the line. She misses the first free throw. The clock is stopped. Thought it was supposed to keep running. And that one is good. Here's Jacobson to Eden Erickson. She'll go in, put it up. Can't get that one to go. Here's Johnson. Go down, lay it up, and good. Nice pass there by Castleton. Castleton, a sophomore. Good experience getting to play at the Huntsman Center. As it's stolen away, here's Johnson once again. She'll put it up, bucket, and the foul. And another Tab Bank and one. Eden Erickson picks up her fourth personal. And Erickson's one foul away from ending her career at Spanish Fork. As she is a senior. As the free throw is good for Johnson. Here's Starley in the post. No good. Castleton to Satuala. Great pass. Puts it right on the money to Anna Larson. From Satuala with the steal. She'll go into the paint, put it up, and an offensive foul. Wave off the basket. As a slew of subs, hockey subs, will come in for Spanish Fork. A whole new lineup. We'll introduce them to you as we go throughout here on the broadcast. Number 4, Cambria Orton. Savannah Staley, who's number 11.
Spanish Sport substitutions number 4.
Number 25, Rexy Rosema.
Savannah Staley. Number 24, Addison William. Number 30,
Addison William,
number 25, Rexy Roseman.
as the three is no good there by Cambria Orton. And the layup is good by Isabeau Hoff. And the ball is deflected out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Dons. A season that you would look at the record and say probably wasn't the best season, but you look at it, they got to the Huntsman Center, the Spanish Fork. As a 22 seed, that immediately turns it into a good season, I would say, because it's a great experience to play here and to get to the quarterfinals in the tournament. As there's an air ball by Savannah Staley. Now here's Hoff, and it's stolen away by Orton. And she's fouled. Seniors on this Spanish Fork roster: Audrey Anderson, Olivia Roberts, number 12, Jada Jones, number 32, Eden Erickson, and number 44, Camberlyn Starley. So losing some production. Number 15, Carly Nelson will come in, another sophomore, and looks like Malika Satuala's night is done. Here's Orton to Staley. Savannah, she'll go up with the left hand and good. Here's Charlotte Johnson, who's had herself a night. As Hoff is in the corner, now to Johnson in the post. She'll go around, lay it up and in. I have her unofficially as 13 points. Here's Addison William. Tries the up and under and couldn't get that one to go, but she will go to the free throw line. So the defending champs will be back in action tomorrow. They will take on the winner of number 2 Wasatch, number 7 Timpview, which will be coming up next. 5:50 tip time. And that game will be played, that semifinal game between Bountiful and the winner of Wasatch Timpview will be played tomorrow here at the Huntsman Center at 12:30. With the winner of that going to the state championship game on Friday. As Orton takes it away, and she's fouled. Sophomore seems to be a little tough. Has zero problem with the contact that was there and getting trapped and being physical with the basketball. The first free throw, no good. As we are under 2 minutes to go here. Both coaches have emptied their benches, giving some younger players time and to get this valuable experience of playing in the Huntsman Center in a quarterfinal.
Number 10, Taylor Harvey, her third personal. Correction, number 20, Brenna Castleton.
They gave the foul to Taylor Harvey, and she's on the bench, so that can't be possible. But it was to number 20,
Bountiful substitution, number 0, Amy Moore.
Brenna Castleton.
Replacing Castleton.
And Castleton will come out. That free throw is good. As Dylan Carpenter comes in for the Redhawks. As does Brooklyn Dodge. 90 seconds to go here in this one. No good on that three. And here's Staley. Crosses over. Tries to go up, but it's blocked. And it's saved by Aaliyah Wood. But she was out of bounds. There's a foul. Offensive on Charlotte Johnson. As the clock is running. As the I believe we have one chant from the Bountiful student section ringing through. Shot clock is turned off, and no shot will be taken. And that will do it. The Bountiful Redhawks, the defending 5A champions, will move on to the semifinals to take on either Wasatch or Timpview. Congratulations to Spanish Fork on making it to the quarterfinals.
Congratulations to Spanish Fork on participating in the quarterfinals.
That'll do it for Austin Bigelow and Vince Francis. I'm Trevor Allen. Once again, Bountiful advancing to the 5A semifinals. Coming up next in just a few minutes, about 16 to be exact, will be Timpview and Wasatch. And join Dane Stewart on the call for that one. Thank you for watching the 5A basketball tournament on KSLSports.com.